The Grain Belt Express now has a new hurdle to clear. The Department of Energy is pulling nearly $5 billion in public funding from the project. The fight over the 800-mile wind energy pipeline through Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana started more than a decade ago. The Grain Belt Express's first application to the Missouri Public Service Commission was in 2014. 5 years later, in 2019, the certificate was approved and affirmed by the State Court of Appeals. The Public Service Commission denied several challenges along the way. Flash forward to March of 2025. Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey urged the Department of Government Efficiency to investigate the project's funding granted by the DOE's Loan Programs Office.
Yeah, I have not heard back from DOGE yet on that. I know that these kinds of things take time and are under review. And I think you see a push in the current Congress to eliminate some of these credits for Green New Deal scams.
Then about a month ago, Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri called on Energy Secretary Chris Wright to cancel the project's almost $5 billion of public funds. A little over a week after Hawley's request, Missouri's AG called for a civil investigation into the Grain Belt Express, citing faulty and possibly fraudulent information in its application.
We're targeting any documents, records, or conversations related to the corporate structure of Invenergy, who's the parent company of Grain Belt Expressway, to include how they got the estimates as to job numbers, how they claim to be able to reduce energy costs here in the state of Missouri when they're not actually supplying energy to the state of Missouri, the assumptions they made based on carbon taxes that don't exist. And so we need to see all of those records.
That takes us to 2 weeks ago, when Senator Hawley announced that he secured a pledge from Energy Secretary Wright to cancel funding.
This is $5 billion that goes to a private corporation that is taking farmers' land across 8 counties in Missouri. And what's Missouri getting out of it? Virtually nothing. Who's getting rich? Oh, the corporation is, and their private equity ownership. But I think it's ridiculous, obscene, totally wrong that $5 billion in taxpayer money has been pledged to this project.
Then just days later, Grain Belt pled its case to the DOE and filed a petition in Missouri courts to quash and set aside the state-level investigation into their application, engaging in a war on 2 fronts. All of that leads us to today, the announcement that the DOE has defunded the project. As for what's next, that remains unclear, but we did receive a statement from a Grain Belt spokesperson expressing disappointment, but claiming its completion of the project will help advance the Trump administration's agenda. You could find that full statement and deeper dives into each of the chapters covered tonight by searching Grain Belt Express on our websites.